Welcome to the NAPE YouTube channel. The Special Educational Needs and Disabilities Conference at the University of Bedfordshire was a great success, with over 100 delegates for the day attending. NAPE is indeed fortunate that some of the presentations were voice recorded by the university and added to the PowerPoint presentations. Now, these SEND topics were both wide-ranging and interesting. We hope you find this summary contained on this video sufficient argument to pay a small fee to watch the full videos. Details about how these videos can be accessed for a modest fee is included at the end of this video. Please note that these videos will be on the YouTube private site from the 1st of June. This first video presentation is by Jonathan Reed from Oxford Brookes University. Now, the whole notion of compassion is examined with the delegates by Jonathan. This then turns to the nature of the modern child with complex learning needs. And I quote, "Vulnerable learners are fragile learners." One of the delegates provides some useful insights about this slide. Sense of self, what shapes mental health, the effects of family and child poverty in the resultant fallout and impact on schools is covered. This includes suspensions and exclusions. Mental health and well-being provides useful insights on this topic. However, there is a lot more that follows. Adaptive teaching is the next video. Adaptive teaching in working towards a truly inclusive classroom is presented by a primary school teacher from London. Sarah provided a most useful summary of her school in underlining the true multicultural nature of her school. 62% EAL, with 40 different languages spoken, in this very large primary school of 860 pupils. Delegates were asked to think about their beliefs of SEND, values, and how this is set within their current school context. Adaptive teaching is explained and its implication for classroom practice. What is cognitive load and why does it matter is also discussed. Rosenshine's 10 Principles of Instruction provides a useful guide to instruction, and this leads on to what adaptive teaching looks like and how SEND children fit into this framework. What follows is for you to find out. Dr. Cathal Butler from the University of Bedfordshire presents a most interesting set of slides on autism. The definition and behavioural characteristics of autism provides delegates with background information before moving on to its diagnosis. The theoretical underpinnings of cognition and learning in relation to autism is also discussed. Sensory and physical needs of autistic pupils and the necessary interventions help the delegates understand what support is required. Cathal covers some useful teaching strategies in terms of classroom management and differentiation. The presentation also covers cognitive and behavioural approaches. TEACH, that is, the treatment and education of autistic and communication handicapped children and social interventions, is also discussed. Joanna Steer is a very experienced tutor and manager in using and teaching the British Sign Language. Joanna has been a manager of deaf centres for 19 years, so Joanna has provided information and support for families over that time. How many of the population are affected, the role of the audiologist, and lip reading is covered. This is followed by classroom support and what BSL actually does and looks like. Joanna has already produced a video for NAPE, which can also be watched free, but only this adds to the video, it does not replace it. If you wish to purchase viewing for these 5 videos, it will cost £10. If you're a NAPE member, it's £5. Details are on this slide.